go. Get inside. Let's go. Get out. Get out.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some room to work. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The first play from scrimmage? Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
Touchdown.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Richmond.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Underneath for Miller. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Tight end right.
Set. Green, the line.
Mike's 5-4.
Come back. Come back.
Out of the gun, Watson.
I got him.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Set. Black 22.
Four down.
Now Watson throwing on 1st down. And he whips one in there complete. That's Demaryius Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't
Black
you?
22. Black 22. Black 99, feel it.
Check 9. Hey, watch them. Check Mike 54.
On first down, Watson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Set. Black 22. Black 22.
Alert flare.
Tiger.
Right there. 54, right there.
To the air yet again, Watson.
Here we go.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball Wilson brings up second down.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Set. Green, the line. Green, the line. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
54.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Come back, come back.
Mike 55. Hey,
From the gun, here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Well, partner, as the Cowboys come back out here, I want to ask you to assess the season. The first couple months of the year for Dallas starting to look like they'd be sitting at home in January. Then the Amari Cooper trade comes. They breeze through November on being part of a 5-game winning streak. But then, a real head scratcher, week 15, they get shut out in Indianapolis.
You just wonder if all the wins that got them there, those 5, which were all tough, physical, hard-hitting battles, if it took a little bit out of them before they went on the road and lost Indianapolis in Week 15. But if they get to the playoffs, which it looks like they're going to, are they a threat to New Orleans? Are they a threat to Los Angeles? Are they a threat to Chicago? To me, they are only if it's a low-scoring, physical affair. That's when Dallas plays at its best, and that's what they'll have to do to reduce some of those high-flying teams like New Orleans and Los Angeles.
Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here go 46, 46. Move. Here go 46, 46. 46.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We got 6 all day.
Amari Cooper, an even 90 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
Well, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Down. Black 22. Black 22.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Completion left side to Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down.
Key 20.
Red. Green 39. Green 39. Black 99 Philly. Come back. Come back.
Watson on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Blitz! Blitz! 3 down. 3 down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Strong right. Strong right. 4 down. 4 down.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Caught here by Griffin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
You got 3. 3 down. 3 down. 54.
Tiger. Tiger. Tiger.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Again, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Right there.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Red. Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, Watson. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Red. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing again is Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Down. Black 22. Black 22.
Great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Set. Blue 80. Blue 80.
Hey. 4 down. 4 down. 4 down.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Watson to throw again. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Tight end's right. Red, green, the line. Green, the line.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Come back, come back.
I know he ain't got it.
Watson operating from the gun. Hard throw, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So Prescott of the Cowboys
46,
now with a
46.
1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
4 down, 4 down. Check, check.
Mike.
46.
On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
4 down.
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tight left, tight left.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it?
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
26.
2nd down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Tight end right. We got 4. We got 4. 26.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry,
Four
and you
down.
come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Got you, boy.
26.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Let's get it. Double tight. Hey, 4 down.
26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On first down, it's Watson. He's going to fire one deep into the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Take 4. Single.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Down. Blue 80. Come back. Right there.
Watson now to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they're going to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
My bad, guys. My bad, guys. Watch tight end. Tight right. Down. Black 22.
After the interception, here's Watson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey, Blue 80. Come on. Watch 10.
To throw is Watson. Throwing again. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Strong right. Strong right. 4 down. Check.
They'll push it out to Elliott. And he's got room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
You little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Green the line! Green the line! Black 99 Philly! Come back!
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Here they come.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Down! Blue 80! Blue 80!
Mike's 54.
Come back!
Now Watson throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Right.
Red, green the line. Green the line.
Watson looks to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans cut into that lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 46. Mike, 55.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And just a simple, basic neutral zone infraction here, partner.
Yeah, when you're ready to launch and go get the quarterback, sometimes you take off a bit too fast.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Good. 46.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Snap count through the defense off. 5-yard penalty. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
I got this side. Here we go. 47. Here we go. Wide up.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That's it, baby.
Back now in Houston. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth.
Here you go. Here we go. Wide 80.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Go. Get out there.
There's a run for it with Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 54 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. When you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Houston. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He's going to rifle one deep left. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy who we know who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Demarcus Lawrence in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Come back.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Richmond. 4 down. Red. Black 22.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the pressure gets to him again. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back.
Let's go.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80. It's coming now.
We got 4 down.
Switch and 8. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Got his left.
Here we go. Wide 80. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Wide 80. Gun. 26. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to sling it, looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Hold this.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18.
Flag 22. Come back.
To throw is Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Richmond. Tiger.
Third and long. It's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
There we go. 180.
55, Mike,
26.
Prescott here to throw. He'll buy some time right, and his throw's going to be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
double tight.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Just carried out for Allen.
Check.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 60 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That's the way to finish.
And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.